All right, so let's take a quick peek at the steering wheel here. So a couple things to note on this side here. This is going to be for our cruise control settings. So cruise control on. Once you get to the setting that you'd like, or the speed that you'd like, I should say, we're going to set, and then you can either increase or decrease the speed by 1 kilometer or mile per hour. This one here is going to control the distance. How close are you from the vehicle in front of you? Whereas this here is going to cancel the cruise control altogether. Moving down, we've got our volume up and down, or we can mute here. Off to the right-hand side here, we've got a few other things. The bottom here is going to be our voice command button. You heard earlier we can change a couple things, such as the radio station, we can do navigation, or we can make a phone call by pressing this button here. If we've got an incoming phone call, we can press this button to answer the call, press this button to end the call, or if you want to change radio presets, we can do that. If you're listening to an MP3 player or your phone, we can switch songs here. Looking here, we've got a menu button back and then an up and down. So let's see what happens there. So we're going to actually take a look at the center screen here. So if we go up and down here, there you go, as you can see. So it's going to scroll between a couple different options there. So we've got navigation, if we've got our driver assist settings on, what the speed is, digital speedometer, which is kind of nice, and then we've got our generic settings there. Now, in order to be able to reset all of these settings, let's say if you just filled up a tank of gas, we're just going to press and hold this OK button here. And values have now been reset. If we want to go to a menu here, we're just going to press the menu button, and that's going to give us a couple other options there. So trip 1, 2, reset all values if you want to go that route instead, and then pressing our back button there. General information about the vehicle. Oh, we have to go, sorry, my menu there. Seatbelts. I can tell you who's currently in the vehicle. Auto start stop. We can also turn that on or off from here. So on operation, so it is going on right now. Driver alert. So it does count up the number of alerts that you've had. Intelligent all-wheel drive. So the vehicle is equipped, this one here specifically, with the intelligent all-wheel. One of the nice things about the intelligent all-wheel drive is that it's going to keep you in front-wheel drive the majority of the time, but you can actually see as you're driving, if you're on the screen, whether it's the front or the back wheels that are working and who's working in tandem. It's a really, really neat option to have there. We've got my key info, tire pressure, and then the oil life. So whenever you change the oil, you'd go there in order to reset that value there. And I believe that is it for the screen. Perfect. Nice and simple. I like that. All right, let's take a peek off to the side here. So this side stick, we've got a little knob here right on the tip, and that's actually going to turn the lane keeping system on or off. So as you can see there, see that little guy that came up right there? So that's going to mean that the system's off, and now it's on. Looking here, we've got our blinker, so left blinker, right blinker, high beams on. From there, off to the other stick here. Now we've got our control for the windshield wipers. So this is going to control how much fluid is put out whenever we use the windshield wiper fluid there. We can turn on the windshields there. Now don't forget, we do have the windshield set for auto or rain sensing there, which is one of the nice things there. On the back of the vehicle, there also is, on this side of the stick there, so backside does have a rear windshield wiper as well. So we would use that in order to be able to adjust the windshield wiper there, or to use the windshield wiper, I should say. So one up to turn it on. If you want to use the windshield wiper fluid, we're going to pull towards us for the front, and we're going to push away for the back. So I'll show you how that works here. Let's go up. We're going to product drop. We're going to pull in towards us here. And as you can see there, that's worked the front one there. And that's the vehicle essentially in a nutshell. Let's go for the fun part. Let's take this bad boy for a test drive.